She is ready for the office, ready to slay, ready to conquer the world. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Lavinia and I post beauty videos regarding makeup, skincare, acne positivity, and just making you feel good in your own skin. And today we are doing a full makeup tutorial for work. This is a no foundation makeup tutorial that should take you about 10 minutes to complete. And it is made so that it looks great on your acne prone and textured skin without any foundation. I really want to do this look because last year when I was struggling with acne a lot worse than I have it now, I had a really hard time feeling like I had to cover up my skin to go into the office, because sometimes people can view people with acne as, you know, dumber or less proficient, and that is totally not true. My acne had nothing to do with my abilities, and if you guys don't know, I do work as a project engineer, so you know, sometimes there is that perception that you can't be like beautiful and smart, or you can't have acne and blah blah blah. So I like to break down all those standards and really go in there and show people that my looks have nothing to do with my brain. So with that being said, I did want to show you guys this easy to do makeup tutorial because I'm also the person who likes to wake up like 20 minutes before I have to leave the house. So if I can get this done in, you know, 10 minutes, that is perfect because it has me feeling my most confident self. Speaking of most confident self, if you want to learn how to become your most confident self, go check out my podcast, Loud Talk with Lavi, every Sunday. But without further ado, let's get into how to create this look in under 10 minutes and ways to accentuate your features rather than cover your flaws. Let's get into it.
Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me in, and the second you leave, I call you right back to check for monsters in my sheets.
Alright, so let's get started on the makeup look. I had to take off my blazer to do the makeup because when I'm filming, it's so hot with the lights and the everything. So this is what we're working with. So we're gonna start off with skin prep. I would recommend going in with some type of vitamin C product to start. I have a few favorites, so I'm gonna share them. I've been loving these two right here, and also the Ole Henriksen one. I just don't have it at my house right now, but that one is amazing as well. I just like a vitamin C product in the morning because I find it helps, you know, protect my skin from any environmental stressors, since it is an antioxidant, and it also helps at brightening the skin. And since I have acne scars, you know, it's definitely going to help with my acne scars and brightening those dark spots up over time as well. I'm using this one from Youth to the People today, and this one is a 15% vitamin C, and it also contains caffeine. Okay, so then you want to go in with a sunscreen. I don't care what sunscreen you use the sunscreen that you love, because the best sunscreen out there is the sunscreen that you'll actually put on your face every day to protect your skin from the sun. So you can do, you know, a multitude of things. You can go with a moisturizer before the sunscreen if you want, you know, if your skin needs that. My skin is pretty dry, so sometimes I will go in with a moisturizer also, but I don't want to layer too many products right now, and it is summer, so my skin is pretty good if I just use a sunscreen on top. So I'm going to be using this Murad Environmental Shield. I've been really liking this. So you can go in with like a tinted sunscreen. I'm going to be going in with the Hero Force Shield. I really like this one. I've talked about it a ton because it has a slight green tint to it. So as you can see, it has that slight green tint to it, so it'll kind of help cancel out redness. And it's 100% mineral based, so it won't irritate the skin, but I find it still blends in pretty well, and it doesn't irritate my sensitive skin, which I absolutely love. Okay, sunscreen all blended out. Now I like to slick back the brows a little bit. I love this gel from Live Tinted, especially just for like everyday makeup looks, because it's clear and it doesn't leave a white residue in my brows, which some brow gels do. So I use usually, because it has like two ends. I'm using you guys in. So it has a flat end and then the bristles on one end. So I'll use the bristles to comb up, and then I'll kind of use the flat end to press the brows down, and then go once more in with the bristles and then shape the ends. And I just feel like it brushes up the brows so well. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a glow product to the skin because I'm not doing foundation. You know, I want to add a little something because I know when you have acne scars, or any type of imperfection on the skin, you can feel like everyone's staring at it. And really, we're going to be doing our makeup to enhance our features rather than cover our flaws. Say it with me. You're enhancing your features rather than covering your flaws. I know when I was looking at my skin last year, where it was much worse than it is now, you know, my whole face was like full of acne. My forehead didn't have one spot on it where it wasn't full of acne, I felt so insecure and like I had to put on makeup to even step out of the house and go to work. And I felt this pressure that people wouldn't take me seriously at work, or wouldn't think I'm professional or that I'm smart if I didn't have makeup on. So using a product like this helped me kind of get over that hurdle because it allowed me to, you know, give something to my skin without covering it up. And then of course, taking my most favorite brush of all, I've been using this like every day. It's from It Cosmetics. It's like their dual-ended brush. I just love how well this blends out product because it's like a fluffy brush, but not like too fluffy. And I just blend out this product. As you can see, it's covering up my redness just a little bit, but not too much where you can't see my real skin underneath, which I absolutely adore. So just tapping that all out. And I feel like when my skin has a glow to it, which I'm giving it now, like no matter how much it's breaking out, when it just looks healthy and radiant, I feel like so much more comfortable and confident in my skin. Like I love the glow it gives. Now this next step is really up to you if you want to do it or not, and that is adding concealer. Not needed. Sometimes I leave it at this and just, you know, leave my skin the way it is. But if you do want to add some concealer, I do want to show you guys how you can do it. So I like to add some just here to highlight, maybe a little on the nose, between the eyebrows, above my lip, and on my chin. And if I want to spot conceal anywhere, you know, I can, but this is like a lot better than maybe putting on product everywhere. It'll just make you feel better in your skin. And I find it's a lot more low maintenance than foundation, and because we already applied that glow product on, this concealer will blend out on top of it so much better than if you were just to apply concealer to the bare skin, which, you know, sometimes can be an issue. So just tap this out. And I do kind of go with this on top of my lids. Oh, I love the glow my skin has right now. All right, let's add some color back to the face. I'm going to bronze up. Today I'm going to use the Tower 28 Sculptino in the shade Broad. And I'm going to take the same brush. Again, I'm making it super simple for you guys, especially getting ready for work. You don't want to be like messing around with a million brushes. This one brush will get you through your whole look basically. And using a cream product like this, I find it's just easier to manipulate. You can just basically throw it on and you're good to go. And you can even take a little bit on the nose if you want as well. For blush, I'm going to use this Ilia Color Haze Multi-Use Pigment. This one is in the shade Before Today. It's so pretty. And again, I just like creams because they work really nice and they're so easy to just manipulate. And blush makes me feel so much better. I've gotten a few of you tell me on Instagram that it also makes you feel better because it just blends my acne kind of with my natural skin. And I love the glow and that just healthy radiance it gives me. I used to be afraid of blush, but we are no longer afraid of it. It definitely accentuates my features more than it draws attention to my flaws, which I used to think. Oh, the glow. We love it. We love it. Okay, so now for powder, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder. This is the best powder for everyday makeup. Everyday makeup, so good, so good. So I just pick up some of this on a powder puff and I press it right in this pore area because it kind of smooths out the skin here a bit. And then I also take it between the brows and on the forehead. I don't want to lose like a ton of that glow we put down. And then I also take it on the lids to set down. All right, so now for the eyes, we're gonna keep it fairly simple, but you can definitely add more if you'd like. I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Naked Half Baked. Yeah, Naked Half Baked palette. It's just the perfect shades. I'm gonna take the shade Buck Off, and oh, that is pigmented. Holy, okay. I'm gonna just swirl this. That was way more pigmented than I was going for. Take another brush, and I'm just gonna swirl this into the crease. I'll show you guys like the quickest eye look ever. And of course, if there's steps that you don't want to do, you don't have to do them. I just really want to show you like everything, because some days like I don't do any eye look and some days I like to do an eye look, so it really just depends. But I'm gonna give you guys all the options. I forgot how pigmented this palette is. Holy. All right, so I buff that into the crease. Then you want to grab an angled brush, and I'm going to take the shade Edible, and I'm going to start using this shade to kind of define the eyes. And I'm using a little bit of a bigger angled brush because I'm fluffing the shadow out. So it's defining the eyes, but it's not like super precise. And then this way you can do this really fast in the morning with like minimal time or skill or like concentration. You can kind of just throw this shade right on the line. I'm just kind of smoking it out. Then I'm gonna take this beautiful gold shade right here and we're gonna plop that onto the lids. I just feel like adding a little bit of glitter makes it look like, yeah, I spent time on my makeup today for sure. But we're just throwing that all over the lid. No like real precision with it. Just so easy. And then I'm taking that same shade we use in the crease and just throwing that on the lower lash line. Some days I do more of a simple eye look. Some days I do no eye makeup. It really just depends on my mood. You can always kind of clean up the edges with your big brush. Okay, so then I'm gonna add mascara. You want a mascara that just, you know, accentuates your lashes best. So if you have really voluminous lashes or whatever it is, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Perversions. You guys know already this is one of my favorites. And I just do like 1 to 2 coats of this on the top and bottom lashes. I just love how it wisps out my lashes. It just makes them look like my lashes but better. I love it. Now I'm just going to finish off with the lips. I'm using an Urban Decay lip liner in the shade 1993. Then I'm going to take CoverGirl Clean Fresh Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Bliss You Berry. Sometimes a tinted lip product is easier in the morning, but it still adds a little color. Now that we're done with the lips, it's time to set it all down. Alright, and here is the finished look. All done. I feel glowy, I feel radiant, I feel ready to face the day. Wait, I need my blazer. All right, now we are ready to be an absolute boss for the day. So this is typically, you know, how I look at work. Some days I show up no makeup. Some days I show up, you know, this, but a little more toned down. Sometimes I just apply sunscreen. It really just depends. But if you want to, you know, feel a little glam for the day, a little radiant and confident in your textured and acne prone skin, or even if you don't have textured acne, if you have completely clear skin, I'm sure this look will look beautiful on you as well. But I just want you guys to feel confident because your skin does not have anything to do with how smart you are, your ability, your work ethic, none of that. So don't let people make those assumptions about you. But sometimes makeup can just make us feel a little more powerful and ready to conquer the world. So that's why I wanted to share this look with you guys. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on a future upload. If you guys are looking for more short form content from me, go check me out on Instagram and TikTok at Lavinia. I post daily content on there. And if you want to hear me talk a little bit more, you want to feel like your most confident self, and you want to continue breaking down the walls of beauty standards with me, go check out my podcast, Loud Talk with Lavi. We post on there every single Sunday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple, and all streaming services. Don't forget to join my Discord as well if you want to chat with me and other skin positivity beauties. But that is it for this video. I hope you have a great day or night whenever you're watching. I love you all so much. Remember to tell yourself something you love about your skin today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me in, and the second you leave I call you right back to check for monsters.